If you had the day off today, and even if you didn't, I hope you took some time to think about Dr. Martin Luther King. I listened to his I Have a Dream speech on YouTube. He is one of my heroes. He really is. So, on with Nickelodeon talk. I have a few things to say about tonight's episodes, but first, let me talk about House of Anubis. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay on top of following that show. As I mentioned, it overlaps with my work schedule, and I said I'd record it, but in setting the recorder, I can make small mistakes that will lead to it recording the wrong channel or not recording at all, and that's fine for the weekend shows. I can usually catch a repeat. But here, if I miss one episode, I'm screwed. It's hard to keep up. So I'll just say, I think I can safely say it's a good show, but I think it would better serve everyone on the Disney Channel given the nature of it. I think it would be a win-win for both Disney and Nickelodeon. That said, let's talk about the episodes that premiered tonight. Two victorious episodes. I initially thought it was going to be a 1-hour movie. It ended up being two separate episodes, which slightly lowered my expectations for it. But they were still good, and I still expected them to be good. Starting with the first episode, character Andre, find some things I can relate to about him. I'm a serious songwriter, no kiddie stuff, and I love chocolate milk. And then, okay, last week Rex gets sucked into a machine and nearly dies. This week he gets his arm ripped off and continues talking like normal. Now, I know he's just a puppet, but still, where's the consistency in that? And then, that hamburger costume was huge. How did these girls not fit their boobs into it? Well, maybe I don't want to know. And then Trina tries singing Crazy to a producer after it already didn't work the first time? Remember on the Birth Week song episode? What was she thinking? But of course, it doesn't have to make sense to be good, and I'd say this episode was perfectly executed. Not the best victorious episode, but perfectly executed. On to the second victorious episode. It was good, but clearly inferior to the first one. The plot was good, but it ended with loose ends untied. Particularly the father saying it was excellent, but not looking or sounding very sincere. That's something that's going to have to be addressed in future episodes. So on to Super Ninjas, and if you saw my previous review, you know I was skeptical about it, but guess what? I actually liked it. Even though throughout watching it, I was asking myself questions like the beginning of it just seemed like it was just going to be a rap musical. Now, a rap musical sounds like something creative, but a whole TV series that's a musical, that's revolutionary, not to mention, I don't know how it could work. But once it finally got to the end, I realized what they had in mind, and it worked out perfectly. So, hopefully the subsequent episodes will be just as good. I do like action-packed shows, martial arts shows. That's why I loved shows like Walker, Texas Ranger, and those. So we'll just look forward to more Super Ninja episodes and other new episodes on Nickelodeon whenever they may come up. So that said, tomorrow my nose is back to the grindstone.